Hello, hello! Bl'Artagnan here with Gentle Fist, the Ursula debut Lufenia Plus fight. We're bringing a team of Machina, Fran, and Ursula. Before we get too deep into it, be sure to hit that like button, ring that notification bell, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below. Give me your thoughts on the fight, your thoughts on this team, what team you ran, maybe Ursula. Tell me about Ursula. Did you pull for her? How did it go? Give me the update. We've opened up here with, unsurprisingly, Kurasame Call and Ursula Burst. Starting off hot and aggressive here. That Ursula is an investment that, a lot of us made a long time ago when Lufenia Plus started. So, a couple months ago. And it's really paying off dividends for those of you who pulled Machina. My gosh, these two are a match made in heaven. Starting off here, not jumping straight into the Machina Burst shenanigans, because these guys are just a little bit more durable than I expected when I ran this through, and I found myself falling just short if I jumped straight into the burst. So we're going to be just kind of clipping them down a little bit with some Machina free turn action there, using Awakening, throwing out a free LD, not free, throwing out an LD just for some extra damage. We're trying to beat these guys down. I guess if I wanted to keep the turn count low, I wouldn't have pressed the LD there, since Awakening is a free turn. And he has plenty of Awakenings to be spammed, but it's okay. If someone wants to replicate this and do like a one turn less run just to show me up, by all means. I have sadly forgotten to patent what I did here. If you know what that is a reference to, my apologies, I'm sorry. So these guys, as has been the trend lately, don't have much of a mechanic to stop us from no-turning them. The closest they have is this goofy thing they got where at 80% and 30% they will reduce you to 0, and they appear to apply a max Brave frame buff to the party, which is really funny. We're actually spamming a pair of Ursula LDs here to push them behind Machina. The reason they do that is because the orb, which you see there, appeared at 80%, is to do a battery for over 100% of your max Brave. So they raise your max Brave to make that harder, which is really funny and creative. You see there, I dropped the Kais Call with Fran before tagging her out. She basically is a walking call, and I dropped Kais after using her LD in order to take up the stacks faster, although I realized I think they were already at 10 stacks by the time it was her turn again, because Machina takes so many damn free turns. Speaking of which, we're using one LD here in order to tick up his burst effect by 1, and because otherwise the burst effect turn would go to waste. I suppose if I really wanted to, I, once again, could have used Awakening there to keep the turn count low. So that's egg on my face, I suppose. That's okay. The turn count will stay nice and in the single digits, which is where we like them. Let's get into that burst phase. I have indeed decided that Battle Hymn for the Soul is officially going to be my Machina burst music from here on out, after the last few runs I did of him fit within the entirety of the song, so that was pretty cool. It's appropriate. I've been waiting for like a really good opportunity to bust this music out. Shoutouts to Johnny Atma for the awesome Persona 3 cover. And this right here is pretty neat. I managed to push them over below 50% at the same time, each of them. Apparently their luminescence fades, so their orb goes away. If anything else happens as a result of this, I don't know what it is, because they didn't really get to act at all this fight, so who's to say what they would have done? Luminescence? I don't know. I mean, when Vonda's luminescence is very scary and impressive, maybe it would have been good for them. We'll never know, sadly. Oh yeah, we've had the Twins friend in here for a little while now, the reason being HP cap up. We want to be dealing as much damage per Brave dump as possible. You see there, we're dealing just under 200,000 Brave HP damage with every dump. It's good times. There we go with that below 30% thing. We were able to bring them both under it during the burst phase, which is great. You see, it's nice. The Kais Call was refunding us after they did that, which is awesome. I would have used a unit instead of a twin. There we go, 16 million damage burst. That's going in the thumbnail. Hell yeah. We're using twins instead of Yuna because I couldn't find a Yuna friend. Can't say which one would have been better, but I can say Yuna probably wouldn't have done this kind of damage on her turn. Woohoo! Around 2 million damage, give or take, with a button. And we're taking advantage of the various launches that have been queued up due to all the tomfoolery and the pandemonium and all the everything. I'm just trying to kill these guys out. I don't want the twins BT effect to run out, so we're going to actually drop Mega Flare on the other one, so there's 2 on the field to keep the twins BT effect at 2 enemies as opposed to 1, since that's what it's based off of. Just as well, Ursula kills that one, and Machina can deal the finishing blow with a overkill. You can say that again. Overkill is a good way to describe it. There we go. Ursula fight completed. What a rush. Machina is busted. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Fun little adventure. And I will see you in the next video. Again, let me know how you did, what you thought about the fight, and that'll do it. Adios.